Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another haul and it's a super exciting one because it's a haul that's actually inspired by one of you guys. All the fragrances are from one house and it's a house I'd never tried before and probably wouldn't have, at least for a very long time, if it wasn't because of your recommendation. So I definitely do listen, so let me know your recommendations all the time. And it's of 1902 or the Berdou range, and this is a French house. It's a French niche house and they're super inexpensive, and I wish I remembered your account name, but you recommended this to me in one of my many 4711 videos because you said it was kind of sort of like the same vibe, maybe like a French version of 4711, and I was excited. So we're gonna get into it. There was like a semi story time, like very short with this haul because it was from Fragrance X, which I have ordered from before, but there was definitely some technical difficulties this time around. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. So I have 4 from the house. I thought that would give me kind of like a good range of what they're about. And these are all, because they have different like collections as well, kind of like 4711, and these are all the like one name kind of scents from Berdou. They tend to be more inexpensive as well. And it seemed like these were the kind of eau de cologne type vibe. So I was really excited. They're all eau de colognes and they're all, it seems like freshies and like perfect for this time of year. And my box arrived with just one of them and I'd ordered 4. And so, you know, many messages and emails later, I have the other 3 and I could make this video, but I was hoping to make this earlier on. So I'd had to like reschedule my posting schedule. So that was really weird. That's never happened to me before. I mean, eventually I did get my fragrances, obviously, but I just wanted to put it out there and keep it transparent with you guys. That did happen to me. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you know, because I was like freaking out about it. And it was so sad because it got actually delivered on my birthday. And so I was really excited. I'd just come home from seeing friends and yeah, I was like thrown in for a loop. So no matter, we are gonna get started. The first one's actually the one I'm most excited about, and usually I'd leave it for last, but I've done enough waiting with this haul, and that is Thé Vert. And so that's green tea, and this has lime, bergamot, green tea, and vanilla. I'm so excited. This, obviously, they're the 1902 Berdou. That's when the house was created, and they're all eau de cologne. So again, I'm not really gonna be judging them based on performance. Even if I come back with the second impressions, like, that's not what I'm here for. That's not what they're made for, but they're supposed to be super fresh and perfect for kind of overspraying, especially in the heat. And I love a tea fragrance, especially a green tea fragrance. Ooh, good. I love this. I really do like this. This, for some reason, is like transporting me to Portugal, and I don't know why. This is a very citrusy green tea fragrance. It's not like a more like green matcha type feel. It's very citrusy, which makes sense. It's got lime and bergamot. But it's also got, like, at least I can tell that there is vanilla in here. And it's not overpowering it. It's not taking away from it. It's just keeping it, I don't know, it's giving it like a touch of something, and it's grounding it just a tad because everything else is so fresh and bright, and it's still a very fresh and bright fragrance, but I love the way this one smells. This is also reminding me a little bit of the pool party mint mojito, a little bit of that, and I love that one. I don't know, it's reminding me of many things, but I do really like it. Again, I feel like all of these are probably going to be very, very unisex, but this definitely is so. Even the sweetness in this is not anything ultra feminine or, yeah, I really, really, really do love that. So perfect way to start off. That's the one I was most excited about because the others, especially the next 2, I'm very intrigued by. Even their names, like I was looking through and they were intriguing. So the second one is Tonique, so just like a tonic. And this has lime, lemon, bergamot, lavender, geranium, oak, sandalwood, and vetiver. So I don't know what the tonic is supposed to smell like. I really am hoping that this and the next one aren't too similar because they share a lot of the same notes. And I was kind of taking a risk, but ooh, okay, this one's already quite masculine. I feel like it's got like a cologne type feel to it, whereas the first one was very unisex. It's also got, it's like herbaceous in a way. Interesting. I do like it, actually. I will say it definitely still has that masculine feel to it. And I know that isn't everyone's deal. And it's also reminding me, so many things recently are reminding me of this, but it's reminding me of Terre d'Hermès Eau de Toilette. Ooh, I do like it. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of green, it's citrusy, it's a bit herbaceous. I think it smells definitely different enough from the Thé Vert. And I feel like it's a little bit more masculine leaning personally, so keep that in mind if you're interested in Tonique. All right, so now we're gonna get to the third one. This is the one that I was also worried about will smell like Tonique. This is Naturelle, so it just said natural, and I really could not guess based on that name what it was gonna smell like. The notes are bergamot, Amalfi lemon, orange, bergamot, or yeah, it's got, I guess, double the bergamot, lavender, amber, geranium, neroli, tonka, rosemary, thyme, and rose. I'm intrigued. This had more floral notes, but it also had just more notes altogether. I love Amalfi lemon. I feel like all the fragrances that I have that are either like are specifically Amalfi Coast or that are based on or inspired by that region really work well for me, and they work well for the spring summer. They really like transport me to Italy and just Southern Europe in general, so that did draw me to it. And we're just gonna explore this one together. Like I said, my main concern with this one is that I hope it's not just exactly naturel, you know, bar a few notes. Okay. Wow. It's definitely different. This has a clean quality to it that the others don't have, but it's still very citrusy. Yeah, it has like a, I'm gonna spray some more. This also reminds me of something. It's very, yeah, it has like a slight, ever so slight cleanness to it, but it's not soapy or like laundry detergent-y in any way. Maybe it's like the florals mixed in with the citrus. I actually really do like it. This is more, again, unisex, completely straight down the middle, just like a clean citrus. This might actually end up being my favorite because I love that clean side to it. I can't put my finger. It's like perfumed soap, not just like your run-of-the-mill kind of like clean laundry scent. But it smells like yeah, I really do love it. I go crazy. This has an element of like lush to it as well. Like the store, like it kind of smells a bit like a lush scent. Ooh, I really like this one. Interesting, because this is the one I was most worried about. It's not herbaceous at all like the last one. It doesn't have any touch of bitterness or greenness. Yeah, it must be the rose or something, or maybe the amber. Ooh, it's probably ambery. I love it. Yeah, I really love Naturelle. It's very much surprised me. And the last one is the one I thought was going to be the most masculine or cologne. I did not expect that from Tonique. And this is Cedre Blanc, so white cedar or white cedar wood. And this intrigued me because it has fig. And sometimes, like you guys know, I like to test myself, challenge myself with a note that I'm not particularly in love with. And this has got 2 of them. So this has cedar, fig, jasmine, musk, and pear pulp. Pear doesn't always work for me. It does more often than fig, and fig very rarely. I did find a fig fragrance this year though that really worked for me. I think it was the Aqua de Colonia one. That's my favorite fig so far. And this, I mean, maybe it's the cedar and the florals will work, but I feel like I remember hearing that this one's also a bit masculine. So let's see. Ooh, no. I really like this one. It's definitely got fig, but like I said, it's working for me in this fragrance. And it's got a, I don't know about pear pulp, but it's definitely got a fruitiness to it. This one smells the most young, which I wasn't expecting because, or youthful. I would have thought, I don't know, I wouldn't have thought that would be the case, but it is. It smells fruity and not too strong on any woodsy notes, honestly. It smells like a fruity floral. The least amount of, like, I don't really get any citrus kicks in here, whereas the other ones were quite typical eau de cologne with some heavy citrus. I like this. This has got a sweetness to it, but it's not like a vanilla sweetness. It's more of a fruity sweetness. And like I said, I'm looking forward to wearing this one. This is probably the most, yeah, this and Naturelle are obviously still unisex, but I think Cedre Blanc is the most, like, if I had to have it lean, I would say it leans a little bit more feminine, just because it's much more of like a fruity floral, which is so unexpected because I don't think the name suits the fragrance, honestly. Yeah, I really do like this one. Okay, well, that was a great haul. I always love trying out a new house or adding a new house to my collection. Once my collection has kind of grown to this size, that's kind of like something I find super exciting, is when I can incorporate a new fragrance house into it. And you know, I'm a sucker for these European eau de colognes. So as always, I will of course put them in order. I think it's easy for me to choose last. Tonique, I would put in last place. It's the most masculine. It's a bit bitter right at the start and a bit herbaceous. And honestly, I feel like this is like my least favorite of the directions that an eau de cologne can go. And because of that, and I have so many, I really probably would have skipped this one had it not been a blind buy. So that's a really easy pick. Now it gets a bit harder. I would say Thé Vert, the green tea one, is in third place. Just as I'm smelling them all, it's the one that's kind of, other than Tonique, it's the one that's intriguing me the least. Yeah, I would have liked it maybe if it had a little bit more of a green tea kick and wasn't so equally spread with the citrus. I feel like this is the moment to really go heavy with green tea, and it was kind of like half green tea, lemon, bergamot mix, and the lemon and bergamot, or the lime rather, really took center stage. Now it's hard because I really do like Naturelle and Cedre Blanc, but I will put Cedre Blanc in second place because the sweetness is a fruity floral, and while I like that, it does not compare to Naturelle. This is such an interesting switch because I would have sworn this would have been my least favorite, but there is such a nice, like, now it's getting even muskier on the skin. It's got like an orange blossom neroli kick to it. It's actually sweeter than I thought it was going to be. I love this. This is the one that I'm most looking forward to wearing. It's the one that I'm most excited to wear and do kind of wear tests and, I don't know, just like take decants with me when I'm out, because this is just such a like easy, I actually am gonna just spray myself. I love it, I really do. And it's the one I would recommend the most because for spring and summer and like especially if you live somewhere where it's hot a lot more months out of the year, this is a great kind of clean, easy breezy, citrusy floral sweet scent that you can just overspray and keep fresh. And yeah, I love this one the most. Naturelle is the one I recommend above all others. But let me know in the comments below which one of these fragrances or any from Beldu that you've tried. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if there's other kind of like eau de cologne, inexpensive fragrances that you guys want me to try. There is one that's supposed to be, I forget what it is now, but it's like purple. I'll put the name here. It's purple, and you guys have recommended it. So many people have recommended it. And it's supposed to smell like an expensive vanilla fragrance, and now my mind's blanking. So I'll put up the name. I've tried to find it. I cannot. If any of you have it, let me know where you've bought it, because I can't find it for the life of me. But eau d'émission, that's what it is, eau d'émission. So I have been trying to find it. I've not yet found it, but I would love to try that one. But let me know if you have any more recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.